Hi everyone, I haven't uploaded in a while, and it's because New Nation was taking a break from Lions War, and we were just testing out some matches. We weren't really playing seriously or boosting. I think I used 20% boost green ones just because I don't use them anywhere else. Um, yeah, so this is I think one of our first trying wars, or it is the first one. There I missed a parry, which is really unfortunate, and the timing was off. So my cold snap wasn't a critical one, and now he has a bar of power, which is not ideal. In general, you kind of like don't want to use Kate for a tactic fight like this, at least. Um, on path 5, you can use her because the big Fury with the cold snaps deals enough damage to take them out before they can use even a special one. But without path 5 Fury, it's not always going to be that great. And I'm glad he didn't use a special on my block while I held it, because sometimes the AI loves to use it. I did miss a parry at the start. I think that's just being rusty or whatever it was, but I didn't panic. I just continued the fight and finished it off best I can. And the solo is a solo. Then we have this Morto with Doom. I don't think there's anything to say, so I'll just let it play out. And then we have this APAC with, I think, Doom again. I'm just healing up to full to be safe. I think the general idea is just to not let him use a special. You can spam your L1s and prevent him from ever using one, or you can go L3. I'm going to use my L1 when it's close to L2, that way I have the max amount of power before going up. I can dex his specials, and I also have the aura to be a slight safety net with resisting the end of the special if I do miss it somehow. But I would rather not let him use one at all, regardless. So what I do is to push myself to L3 while he's above his L2. And then I Doom cycle. I think I have the double Fury cycle and then I L2 or something. After your L3, you're gonna gain power back because I use the power back boost, so you have to be mindful of how much power you have. Don't go for the regular Doom rotation, because you might just end up throwing L2, and then he'll have a special 3 ready to, KO you, because all those, whatever they're called from the global, I forgot the name. But yeah, that's the general idea of this one, and the next fight as well, so I think I won't really need to comment over it. On this one, you actually need to keep a close watch on the power stings, because if you have one sting and then the timer refreshes, it counts as a third and he'll be fully unblockable for the rest of the fight. So you need to play fairly aggressively, and I use the regen boost to ideally take some heavies out of him so I can get MD power, but he just refused to use them at first, so it's always fun. As soon as the special ends, I'm hitting him, that way the sting can't cycle twice on the timer, and you need to do every 10 hits to shrug the sting, but I'd rather eat the sting than risk it, so yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this fight. Use MD for your power, play aggressively so you can shrug the stings, and watch for the second sting because when it refreshes, it counts as a third and he'll be fully unblockable the rest of the fight. This Wong is actually kind of simple because he doesn't do anything when you're using Doom. I think he's here because science champs rely on debuffs and this is a what's it called, right back at it node. But with Doom, you don't really need to worry about any of that. I think I use the Invo boost to be safe, but you're gonna quickly see it's not needed either. The one real thing you need to watch out for is when he gets to his 100 charges, whatever they're called, you want a heavy so that you can remove them without taking a big burst of damage. It's not going to kill you, it's not even going to get close to killing you, but it's going to take potions, which obviously if you can avoid, do it. So that's what I'm waiting for here. He's at 100, so I'm going to heavy. I believe you can heavy earlier, like at 90 or something, maybe 85. I don't remember the exact amount, but I just waited it out and then heavied, and then I used my special because the Fury is up now to do full damage, and that's pretty much the whole fight. I probably should have let Wong at below L1 before killing him, but I didn't want to like do all that intricate stuff. I have an Invo boost here, so I'm not too worried about her using special. And I don't actually need an Invo boost in the fight, like it's just a safety net. It never really comes into play for this or the Wong. I'm parrying her L1 just so she doesn't get MD power, because when you dex and then the dex expires, they gain MD. I think this one I missed the parry, but that's whatever. Now I use my L3 and I'm just gonna L3 cycle, and I think I throw L2 at the end, but yeah, she's a really easy fight. Don't dex and don't let her heavy. Those are the only two rules. This is my last fight, and it's actually kind of sketchy, I would say. This is not like anything against my officer, but you know, there's usually you want to send like a kitty to this one, but the person who had kitty had refused the fight, so my officer asked me if I want to take it, and I said, you know, if it helps, sure, why not? Because I don't want to make his life more difficult. I don't want to say no as well after someone else just said no. Then he's gonna have to rearrange a lot, and I'll just avoid all that. I'll just take it. So yeah, I ended up taking it. General strategy is to use advanced power boost, rely on your cold snaps that he doesn't evade, and you also, if you're only attacking the white Magneto stun, he can't shrug out of it and counter attack you of passive stuns. So I applied the white mag pre-fight, and then I applied the Cairo arrow, I think it's called. These power boosts are just for moral support. They don't do anything because I'm using L1. And also I don't really use skill champs in the war in general, just Mantis, I think, and Nick, but not that often. Mostly my planner sends me with Doom and stuff, and Hulkling and whatever. But yeah, this one we're using Kate, Cairo arrows on, everything is good. He's a rank 2, so obviously he has those 7-star stats. The first thing you're gonna do is to make sure you don't repeat your combo, and here I did, which is a pretty big mistake, giving him a prowess when his block is already pretty nasty. Yeah, I'll admit I've been a little bit rusty because we haven't played war properly. Then I think I'd do it again later on. Yeah, I did it again here like an idiot. What I'm trying to avoid doing is having him in the corner to refresh my cold snap, because that's gonna also trigger the conflictor. The cold snap itself is dealing pretty good damage. Here I'm strategically pushing myself under 50% to get the courage boost. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that. This is just me playing bad. As bad as I played, I did solo it, and it's not an ideal fight, so I would say a win is a win. Thank you for watching, hope you have a good one.